Hello, good day, sir. I'm your Pancho, student nurse for today. Can you state your name and your age, please?
My name is Angelis Reales Gulapi, 21 years old.
So today, sir, I'm going to do an assessment and some tests regarding with your ear, thorax and lungs, heart, and breast. Is it okay?
It's okay.
So we will start in your the assessment and some tests in your ears. Okay. So I'm going to inspect first your external ear. So sir, can you lean forward for inspection?
Go on, sir.
So I will inspect some abnormalities found in your ear. Okay. So I think there are no abnormalities found in your ear. There are no nodules, redness, and lumps found. And then we will proceed with your internal ear structure, including your ear canal. Is it okay, sir?
It's okay.
So this time, sir, I'm going to use pen light to inspect your internal ear structure. Can you lean forward?
Go on, sir.
Okay. Are you sure? Okay. So the only presence discharge is just cerumen or earwax. That is normal. That earwax is found normally in the ear canal and odorless. So there are no nodules as well and redness found in your internal ear structure. So now, sir, we will proceed with the hearing and equilibrium test and or hearing equity. Is it okay, sir?
Yes, sir.
So we're done with the assessment. So we will proceed to the hearing test, sir. Is it okay?
It's okay.
So the first test that we are going to perform is the so-called Weber test. So this test is we're going to use a tuning fork in this test. So I want you to state that when the sound is not audible, stop it. Okay, sir. Let's start. So I'm going to strike the tuning fork in the palm of my hands and place it in your forehead and in your center of your head.
I can hear it now, sir. Should strike it properly, maybe? Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay. Again. Can you hear the sound?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's I'm going to place now in the center of your head.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear the sound?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear the sound?
Yes, sir.
So you're negative in this test. So we will proceed to the read test. So this test is I'm going to use again tuning fork, but this time is I'm going to place it in your mastoid process and place it to your auditorium. Okay? Can you hear the sound?
Yes. Can I write this down?
Okay. Can you hear the sound? Okay. Hear the sound?
Yes, sir.
Now this time we're going to place it in your okay.
Okay.
Hear the sound?
Yes, sir. How can I know?
Okay.
This one.
Also,
Also.
okay. Sir, now we're going to proceed to the whisper test. So in this test is, I'm going to say whisper words, and I want you to repeat it after me. Okay, sir?
Okay.
Okay, sir? I want you to stand up. Sir, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So,
Paris. Paris. Mercy. Mercy. Mother. Water.
okay, sir. Okay, sir, we're done. So, it seems there are no abnormalities because you can repeat the words that you say. Okay, sir. Now let's proceed to the Romberg test. So in this test is I'm going to stand you still, and in a 1 full minute with your closed eyes is we will to test your equilibrium or balance. Is that okay, sir? Sir, is that okay?
That's okay.
So let's start. So arm side word, and then stand still until 1 full minute. Okay, sir?
Okay.
Let's start. I'm going to hand your so I'm supporting at your back. Okay, sir, that's it. Okay, sir. Now let's do it again with your other leg is now.
Okay.
Okay, sir. And arm side wide. Ayan, close your eyes. And we will start again in 1 full minute. Okay, sir?
Okay.
I'm going to support you. Your back. Okay, sir, we're done. It's okay. We're done. Parang may tayo.
Bakit? No?
Parang may tayo. Parang tayo lang naman. Tapos ganun.
Ano ba dapat mo?
Kasi ako nakasipot na ako nun eh. Nanagot din kasi kami.
Ano?
Nakaganto ka lang. Nakagano lang ako. Nakasupport.
Naka-straight ganito lang?
Oo, straight lang. Tapos isa nakagano.
Ay, yung 1 foot lang. Nakaganon. Okay. Yung 1 foot ang ulit natin.
Oo.
Siyempre.
So now, sir, let's proceed to your thorax and lungs assessment. So now is I'm going to inspect your thorax. Sit down, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. I'm going to inspect and palpate. Do you any pain, sir?
None.
Do you any pain?
None.
Okay.
It's
So, sir,
okay.
may I see your chest? Okay. Okay, there are no presence of nodules, lumps, and also there are no redness.
Okay.
So now, sir, I'm going to auscultate your lungs. Okay. I want you to in a supine position. So let's proceed to the last test, which is the Romberg test. So this test is I'm going to use stand still, and in a 1 full minute, I'm going to all we're going to test your balance or equilibrium. Okay, sir?
Okay.
So, close your eyes and in a 1 full minute, we will test your balance. Okay, sir? So, let's start. I'm going in your side to support you. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, that's it. So now, sir, um, can you stand in 1 foot like this? And then close your eyes again. And in a 1 full minute, we will test your balance. Okay?
Okay.
So we'll start. So that's it. Stop.
Okay.
We're done.
What's that?
Now, sir, let's proceed to the heart assessment. So I'm going to inspect and palpate your pericardium and auscultate your heart sounds. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, sir. Can you take off your clothes? Okay, sir. And palpate.
Why, sir?
Tell me if there is any pain during
Okay.
palpation. No?
None, sir.
No? Is there any pain?
No, sir.
Here.
None, sir.
Okay. Okay, sir. We're done. So I'm going to auscultate your heart sound, sir.
Okay. Go on, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. The sound of your hearts are consistent. Now I'm going to palpate and auscultate your lungs, sir. Okay, sir. Okay. Sinabutod ko muna ng t-shirt mo. Can you take off your uniform? So we're done with the thorax and lungs. So we will proceed to the breast assessment.
Okay.
Is it okay, sir?
Okay.
So I'm going to use my fingertips upon palpation. Okay, I will start. Is there any pain?
None.
Here, there is any pain.
None.
Okay, other side. Is there any pain?
None.
Here.
None again.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
sir.
you for your cooperation. Yeah. So I will auscultate your lungs, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Can you? Now inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to percuss your lungs.
Okay. Hmm? Hmm.
Now, I'm going to auscultate and palpate your lungs, sir. Okay, sir?
Okay.
So, let's start with the palpation. So, tell me when there are pain upon palpation.
Okay.
Is there any pain?
None.
Here,
None.
here,
None.
no?
None.
Here,
None.
no?
None. None.
None.
None.
Okay. So, I'm going to use my stethoscope upon auscultation.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Can you inhale, sir? Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yung ka nag-percuss, yung ganun, percuss dapat yung dito yung inilig sa'yo.
Tsaka ano? Ulit, pre.
Ulit-ulit. Yung sa...
Now, sir, I'm going to percuss your lungs. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir.
Good morning, sir. My name is Isabel Colaco and I'm a student. I may ask if I can provide you with an assessment.
Yes.
May I clarify first your identity?
My name is Jerome Palancia.
Yes, sir. 6 years old, sir.
Yes, sir.
Your birthday is December 30, 1960.
Yes.
Yes, sir. But before that, sir, may I ask, sir, for you to please wear the hospital gown first, and if possible, would you empty your bladder or take a pee first before we start?
Yes,
Is
sir.
that okay, sir?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir. I will be back later. Tell me when you're ready. Okay.
Okay.
Looks like you're ready, sir. Thank you for obliging for my request. May I ask, sir, if you can lie here in a supine position?
Sir.
Yes, anywhere you like, sir. It's okay. Before we start, sir, I'd just like to tell you that during this examination, I will touch some part of your abdomen. Say, just tell me if it hurts or you feel anything sensation while I'm doing it. Is that okay, sir?
Okay lang.
I will provide it, right? No. I will do as fast as I can so that. Sir? And now, sir, I will now palpate your kidney. Normally, this kidney is not palpable, but because you're a little bit thin, I can palpate its tip. Just tell me if you feel any pain.
None.
If I don't feel anything, okay, that's a good sign. Now the other side. You feel any pain?
None.
Okay. And lastly, I'll try to palpate your bladder. Earlier I told you to empty your bladder first before we do this examination. You actually peed, alright?
Yes.
Okay. Try to palpate here. Can you breathe in, sir? Now breathe out. Okay. You feel any pain while I'm palpating it?
None.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I'll place this again, sir. Are you comfortable in your position, sir?
Yes.
Now we'll start now, sir. Just bring this down a bit. No? I'll put this above. No? Is it okay, sir?
Okay lang.
Yes, sir. Okay. I will now start the inspection. I don't see any redness, any macros, any pimples. First of the inspection, okay. Now I'll start on the palpation. Tell me if there's any pain or any palpation.
Wala.
Okay.
No.
I will now assess for the rebound. You feel any pain?
Wala.
The other side. This is it. So, okay, sir. Now we'll start percussing, sir. Now I will try to percuss your levers. From this part and lower, right lower quadrant, right upper quadrant of the abdomen, below the stomach, we can see, we can palpate the liver. You feel any pain when I'm touching?
No.
Not palpating. Answer?
None.
Okay. Now we'll go to the other side. I will try to percuss the spleen. Sorry. This is where we can find the spleen. I will try to percuss it now. You feel anything, sir?
No.
Now let's try to auscultate. When I say auscultate, I will try to hear the vowel sound. I will just put the orbital tape in here to make sure it's open. Thank you for your cooperation. I haven't seen any abnormalities. Overall, the abdominal health is okay. And you're clear. Thank you, sir. For now, we'll take this here. You're gonna. Thank you. And now I perform the assessment of the female genitalia. Based on the checklist, I was tasked to assess both the internal and external genitalia. But from what I've heard, when assessing the internal genitalia, we should have a forceps. But because I don't have that, I'll just stick to the plain old finger technique. And now, I will just, for the inspection, depending on the sexual development, we should assess the hair. For the female, it should be triangular, no lesions. Then, for the vulva, we should assess its patency, its color, look for signs of infections, like lesions, masses, in the hair, lice, I hope I don't find, and irregular discharges that could indicate STIs. And I should go straight to the palpation. I will put, for example, just make believe thing, I will put Cure jelly or lubricant in my finger, then put it inside. Then I will undo it, I will palpate outer part and look for signs of and palpate for hard things inside. That's all, thank you. And I will now proceed to the examination of the male genitalia. But first, before I start, I'd just like to apologize because I know this is a very invasive procedure. It's highly likely that no one would want to participate in this, so I will just try to simulate it using this equipment that I found, which would represent the male genitalia. And just like every assessment, you should place the patient in a comfortable position, provide privacy, and sterility of the techniques, hand washing, gloving, that's what I'm doing. And first and foremost, from what I've heard, in this kind of procedure, most of the time the patient was in a supine position. But based on my experience in high school, there are times when this kind of assessment can be done when a patient is sitting up straight and erect, standing, something like that. And now I will start. When we're assessing the male genitalia, we should always start from the shaft and the glans penis. While doing so, we should hold it like this so that it would not be erect and get hard. And first and foremost, we should look for lesions, masses, papules, anything that could, any sign of infection. Then, while palpating it, we should also look for the urethral meatus to make sure if it's in the right position. There's no epispadias or hypospadias. In this case, it's in normal position. And for example, if the patient is uncircumcised, we should try to retract the foreskin first and ask the patient for any pain. For pain, when we're retracting it, it could be phimosis. And if it's hard to bring it back after retracting it, it's paraphimosis, from if my N is right. Then lastly, because this is uncircumcised genitalia, most likely it's a child, so we'll not assess the hair. So we'll proceed to the scrotum and testes. From what I've heard, we should first inspect it for the shape, symmetry, color. In this case, no, it is not symmetrical because normally the left side is lower because if it's symmetrical, it would be hard for it because it will produce a lot of friction, and should light some pen light on the scrotum to make sure there's no hydrocele. Then palpate it if the testis is actually there. And we should also observe the skin. If it's a little darker, it should be a little darker than the penis, and like that. And lastly, we should palpate for hernias or undescended testes, just near the signet. Sorry, I forgot the English term. And after that, as always, document the finding. Thank the patient for participating, and some other things. That's all. Thank you.
So, good morning po ma'am. Ako po si Cielo Nagaspakay, ang inyong nurse po ngayong araw. So, magkakaroon po tayo ng neurologic test and may galing din po tayo ng ilang procedure. So, mag-proceed na po tayo sa unang procedure. Ayun po yung cerebral puncture. So, ito pong tip ng ballpen, susundan niyo lang po gamit ang inyong mata. So, lalagyan natin ito. Ayan. Naman, ang ito-test natin yung cranial nerve function ng patient. So, i-shock natin yung patient na pumikit or takpan yung kanyang mga mata. Ma'am, pwede po ba kayong pumikit? Pag nakapikit niyo yung patient, papaamoy natin siya ng mga bagay. Ma'am, amoy niyo po, and pwede niyo po bang hulaan itong ano ito? Ano po kayo po? So, kung gusto niyo po, pwede po siyang ulitin, pero sa ibang bagay naman yung papaamoy niyo. Amoy niyo po. Kabango po. So, ang huli natin ito-test yung motor function ng patient. So, sabihin natin sa patient na tumayo at maglakad. Ma'am, pwede po ba kayong tumayo at maglakad? Balik-balik lang. Balik po kayo, ma'am. So, yun lang po. During those procedures, so observe natin yung patient kung may mga soft signs na siyang ginagawa habang tinitig natin yung ilang procedure. And then document all the procedure that done. So, good morning po ma'am. Ako po si Cielo May Espakay, ang yung nurse ngayong araw. So, ngayon po magkakaroon po tayo ng ilang test tungkol sa musculoskeletal system. So, may ilang procedure po tayong gagawin. So, let's proceed po sa una. So, yung assist, feet, and legs. So, ma'am, kailangan niyo pong umupo and extend po yung paa. So, we need to observe and palpate the legs and the feet of our patient. So, sunod naman, assess natin yung gait ng patient or yung tayo niya. So, ma'am, pwede po ba kayong tumayo? So, assess natin yung pagtayo ng patient and yung posture niya. So, next, yung assess the joint. So, ma'am, pwede po kayong umupo ulit. Susunod naman, assess natin yung joint ng patient. So, we need to inspect and palpate. And then, ask din natin yung patient kung nakakaramdam siya ng involuntary movement. So, ma'am, nakakaramdam po ba kayo ng involuntary movement minsan? So, yung last, yung assess natin yung muscle ng patient. Instruct natin yung patient na itaas yung kamay. Ma'am, gayahin niyo po ako. And hilahin niyo po siya papalapit sa inyong mukha. Okay. So, pwede niyo rin gawin siya sa paa ng patient niyo para matest yung muscles niyo doon. So, good morning po ma'am. Ako po si Cielo Nagaspakay, ang inyong nurse po ngayong araw. So, magkakaroon po tayo ng neurologic test and may galing din po tayo ng ilang procedure. So, mag-proceed na po tayo sa unang procedure. Ayun po yung cerebral puncture. So, ito pong tip ng ballpen, susundan niyo lang po gamit ang inyong mata. So, lalagyan natin ito. Ayan. Naman, ang ito-test natin yung cranial nerve function ng patient. So, i-shock natin yung patient na pumikit or takpan yung kanyang mga mata. Ma'am, pwede po ba kayong pumikit? Pag nakapikit niyo yung patient, papaamoy natin siya ng mga bagay. Ma'am, amoy niyo po, and pwede niyo po bang hulaan itong ano ito? Ano po kayo po? So, So kung gusto niyo po, pwede po siyang ulitin pero sa ibang bagay na may pag-aam niyo. Ito po ma'am, ano yun po? Kabango po. So ang huli natin ito-test yung motor function to patient. So sabihin natin sa patient na tumayo at maglakad. Ma'am, pwede po ba kayong tumayo at maglakad? Balik-balik lang. Balik po kayo, ma'am. So, yun lang po. During those procedures, so observe natin yung patient kung may mga soft signs na siyang ginagawa habang tinitik natin yung ilang procedure. And then document all the procedure that